As you can see, we are on train and getting close to Xiva. An interesting fact is that we will go to Xiva 1.5 hours earlier than usual because of a new railway system in Bukhara. That's why we will reach Xiva earlier. So we decided to travel to Xiva by train, and the train tickets cost 168,000 sums for standard. Ordinary place is 113,000 sums for private room that includes TV is 320,000 sums. But it doesn't deserve this cost. As well as you should spend 16 hours for the road. If you're gonna visit Xiva by taxi, the cost is 150,000 sums for each person. As well as you need to spend 12 hours on the road. But if you want to go by your personal car, you will need 80 liters of petrol, which costs 334,000 sums. If you want to visit Xiva by plane, you should pay 398,000 sums. But we decided to go there by train because we have a lot of plans to do with our colleagues. Hello, finally we have arrived at Urgench after 1013 kilometers. And we will go to Xiva now. Xiva is not far from Urgench, that's why I will go there by taxi. The distance is 25 kilometers and taxi fee is going to be 4,000 for me. When I have arrived at Xiva, I decided to enter the city from Bokhcha Gate. Now we will start our journey. Let's go! Now we will glance at the history of the city. Just like the other ancient cities, ancient Xiva has its own amazing history. So many years ago there was a desert in this place and people built this city on that desert. According to ancient material called Dili Gharoib, which was written by Khudoyberdi bin Avaz Muhammad in 18th century, there was a city called Ramil and that was established by Sam bin Nuh. After some time, the name of the city changed to Hayvaqt, which was associated with the funeral date of Pahlavan Mahmud. However, the meaning of previous name of city, which was Ramil, meant sand. This information above is about the life of city in Middle Ages. According to archaeological researches, Xiva was established in 5th century before Christ, and household equipment and that was found during the research can prove this terminology. There are nearly 100 houses in Ichan Qal'a, and for the people who live inside of Ichan Qal'a, there is a major requirement, which is not changing the outside width of their houses. Even they want to build a new house, they should not decorate outside of their houses. As you can see, I feel like I'm in history. Ancient Xiva was consisted of two parts. The first was Ichan Qal'a, which is inside of the city, and the other one was Dishan Qal'a, which was the outside of city. Ichan Qal'a, or we can say Rabot, was covered with huge walls, and inside of Ichan Qal'a there were houses of Khan and mausoleums. The entrance to the city was through 4 gates, which were Ota Gate, Polvon Gate, Bokhcha Gate and Tosh Gate. As well as Dishan Qal'a was covered with huge protective walls. We have to say that Ichan Qal'a is the only ancient city which was survived as a whole. As every city has its own reasons to exist, Xiva was located on the important line of Great Silk Road, and passengers and riders rested in Xiva. More importantly, there was a well called Heyvakt, where the riders and passengers drank water. According to the myths, the taste of the water in Xiva was delicious. At that time, the name of well was given to the city. During the ages, people changed the pronunciation of Heyvakt to Xiva. I think this must be the remnant of ancient bath house, because here you can see sewerage system here. But there is no information about this place. It would be better if there was a notice about this place. But I think that this place had been a bathhouse in history. We'll continue our journey. As you can see, there is no reminders or QR code about this place, and as a result of this we made a mistake. This is not an ancient bathhouse, but the mausoleum called Uch Avliya Ota. There are a lot of ancient places, and one of them is this mausoleum. It's vital that not all of the visitors cannot manage to visit all of historical places. I want to say that this Uch Avliya Ota mausoleum is very ancient, and that's why we will try to give some information about this place. Once there were 3 brothers who taught people here and lived with them, and that's why people call this place as Uch Avliya Ota. Their names were Sheikh Bahidi, Sheikh Mahmoudi and Sheikh Latifi. They had not only been busy with teaching but also with agriculture and pottery. They shared their products with the people of Xiva, as well as old population of Xiva really admired them and called Shamsuddin, Fakhruddin and Nizamuddin. Now we'll go to House Hotel and get some information about prices. Let's go. There are a lot of house hotels in Ichan Qala, and there is one of them called Qwanchoy Banu. Let's go. Hello, how are you? Hello? How's your mood? How much is single room? 80,000 sums. What about twin room? 140,000 sums. Can we see the rooms? Okay. On the second floor? Yes. Is this twin room? Yes. There are TV and the Wi-Fi. How about transportation services? Ordering taxi or some kind of buses? By order. By order, yes. And the price is 80,000 sums. Yep. Yes. There are a lot of hotels in the city, and we will continue our journey and look for other hotels. And then we can make a decision. So, let's go. Thank you. We are in mosque called Kalon now, and as you can see, there are 213 columns in this mosque, and these columns was made by 213 masters. As well as you can see the oldest columns, and their age is more than 10 centuries. This mosque was built in 10th century and reconstructed in 18th century. There are 6 columns which have 1,000-year history. Here you can see patterns and words from Quran, and like these columns have in this mosque 6-1. If you stand near the ark of this mosque, you can see every corner of this mosque, and now we will try to demonstrate this. So we try to show you how it looks, and this mosque is one of the most oldest mosque in Xiva, and very beautiful, amazing. And we know that we cannot stand back to Ark, so as you can see, every corner of this mosque can be seen from this place. We can say this was the skills of the masters. The first information about this mosque was found in the written materials of two Arabic travelers, whose names were Al-Muqaddasi and Al-Istakhri. Here you can see very old door of mosque. This minaret is called Islam Khoja, and this is the biggest ancient minaret in Uzbekistan. We will try to show you this minaret from the top. Let's go! At first we wanted to go up to the top of this minaret, but then we decided to use modern technology. And by the way, in order to go up of this minaret you will spend 20 minutes. And because of modern technologies we can see the whole beauty of this minaret. Here you can see famous chugurma, which is a traditional hat of Khorasan. And now I will try this one. There are two versions of chugurma. The first one is called sirtma chugurma, and this one is prepared from the fur of 1 or 2 month old sheep. The other one is called kozaraq, and this one is made from the fur of 2 or 3 days old sheep. In addition to this, only 2 chugurma can be made from the fur of 1 sheep. When I tried this chugurma on, I wanted to dance. Here the cost of chugurma is from 40,000 to 150,000 sums. Khorasan is famous with its traditional meals, which are tumbaraki, jagum, but the fish is very well prepared in Khorasan too. That's why I decided to have fish for my lunch. Now we will go a bit far from Xiva. As you can see, we are at Otakharot Lake, which is famous with its fish. And now we will enter and eat the fish for the lunch. Let's go. Hello. Hi, how are you? I heard that you have the best fish in Khorasan. Yes, that's right. Oh, this place is very beautiful. Which type of fish do you have? Sazan we have. So you will fish now and prepare the meal. Yes. How much is the cost for a kilo? 40,000 sums. I think 300 grams will be enough for me. So I will have fish, bread, sauce, tea, and salad is enough for me. This lake is nearly located at the center of a desert. If you go straight this way, you will reach the Republic of Turkmenistan, and the distance between lake and Xiva is 10 kilometers. And this is very beautiful, amazing place. Here's the meal. Oh, looks yummy. I will check the test now. Can you bring the receipt? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Oh. This fish was alive before it became my meal, and this is very fresh. If they prepare for you older one, you can feel this. The bread is also very good. Here's the waiter coming. How much I should pay? 21,200 soms. Okay. Here I had my lunch now. We will carry on our journey. Let's go. Let's come back to Xiva. There are a lot of hotels in Xiva, and one of them is called Old Xiva. Through the window of the hotel you can see the walls of Ichan Qal'a. The cost of single room is 80,000 soms, and the cost of twin room is 140,000 including breakfast. We will go back to Ichan Qal'a and there are 4 gates of Ichan Qal'a, and when you enter from Polvon Gate, you will see 2 mausoleums on the right hand side. The first one is called Allah Qulxon and the other is Qutlug Murod Inoq. These buildings were built at the beginning of 19th century. According to written material called Dili Gheroib, which was written by famous historian Xudoyberdi ibn Qush Muhammad Haviqi, Xiva was destroyed so many times and rebuilt by people. Allah Qulxon and his brother Qutlug Murod Khan developed the city and built ancient Islamic school and mausoleum. An ancient Islamic school called Qutlug Murod Khan Inoq was built in 1804 and 1812 years. While building this school, masters copied the structure of Abdulaziz Khan Mausoleum, which was located in Bukhara. Allah Qulxon Mausoleum was built in 1834 and 1835 years. This place was built on artificial hills in order to achieve the highest view. We will continue our journey. Inside of Ichan Qal'a there are a lot of cafes and restaurants. Now I came to the cafe and let's ask the prices. Hello, hi, how are you? Welcome to our cafe. Thank you. What a beautiful place, I like this. We have cafe and hostel here, so there is also hostel, right? Yes, there is. Let me show you. Okay, it's very amazing. Just no words. Bravo. There is a triple room. How much? 70,000 soms for each, and for tourists it is $10. If 3 people stay, they will pay $30, right? Yes, that's right. I really like this, and they also have a historian cookers. So, what kind of food do you have? We have national foods, shvet oshe maybe. This is our national food. It means that you have mainly national food. We have also palov, Samarkand's palov, Bukhara's palov, and others. And what is the most popular meal in Xiva? I think this is palov. Okay. The preparation process of Khwarezm polo takes 4 or 5 hours. That's why there is no food competition which includes this polo, because it takes too much time to be ready. The process begins with firing onions, meat and carrot, and then rice will be added. After 4 or 5 hours, the meal will be ready. Very interesting process. Interesting thing is that I haven't eaten this meal before, but next time I think I will. There are a lot of historical places in Xiva. Everyone wants to see them. Now we will go to the Palace of Khan. Is this the sound of Doira? I guess it is Khwarezm Music Orchestra. Let's enter and listen. Oh, great! Thank you. It was awesome, you know, it was unforgettable. I cannot explain this feeling. Can I ask something? This is a special music of Horizm. And sisters, how are you? I like your music. Can you tell me about the history of this art? This art was created in 19th century. Just a minute. This art was created in 19th century, and at first people create music with cups and dishes. Then musical instruments like doira and accordion came to this music. So in 19th century there were not musical instruments and cups and stones used to create music. Yes? Yes, you're right. Thank you very much. I wish you good luck and a good art. By hearing music, I decided to go up of another building, because from here the view is very fantastic. I'm very tired, but there are more stairs. This is the second highest building in Xiva. This is also an interesting fact. And now we will talk about this mausoleum, and let's enter inside. This place is called Okshay Hill, and why? Because Okshay Baba came here to teach and conducted his lessons here wearing white clothes. And the area of Ichan Qal'a looks amazing from here. And during the era of Great Silk Road, this place is used as a tower. While riders passed by fire, there was a signal given. And here the guardians stand. Dear spectators, I have a question for you. Do you know the name of this minaret? Yes, as usual, your answer is short minaret, but the name of this minaret is blue minaret. There are a lot of stories and myths about this minaret. People say that the master who started building this minaret ran away without finishing his work, because he thought the Khan would execute him when his work was done. But in fact, the minaret was not finished because of the death of Muhammad Amin Khan. If this minaret had been finished according to scientists and ancient materials, it would be the tallest minaret in Central Asia. This is not short minaret, but it is blue minaret. The real short minaret is located in Deshonkhala. This minaret is the shortest in Xiva, and this is the reason why it is called as a short minaret. The height of this minaret is 25 meters. When I was going down, I remembered one interesting fact. So, as you know, Avesta was created in Horizm in the language of Zardushti, and there are some words that are still used in Xiva. For example, Dihi in Zardushti and Doi in Horizm means uncle. And another interesting word is Padakhrot in Zardushti and Patrat in Horizm language, and it means bad, something bad. And Ratalle means dance in Horizm. There is a dancing style called Ratalle, as you know, and this dancing style is very interesting and popular in Horizm, and I think you should know about this dance style. And the most interesting word is Tahya, means head, and in Horizm it means Tahya. And I hope these were interesting for you, and now we will continue our journey. While traveling around Xiva, I decided to have supper before I come back to the Tashkent. Now I'm going to have supper in this place, and I hope this is a very good place. Let's go. In Xiva, even restaurants look ancient. Hello? Hello, how are you? Thank you. Thank you. What do you have? Here is a salad, soup. Tumbarak is very famous in Horizon, am I right? Yes. But now I want to eat mastava. And do you have mastava? Yes, then I will have mastava with bread and tea. Okay. This is enough for me, and restaurants, hotels, cafes are also historical in Xiva. This place had been a school before in 19th century. Bon appetit for me. Thank you. I like this meal. Very good. How much I should pay? 20,700 sums. Thank you. After having supper, by traveling Xiva, I understood that Xiva is ancient as Rome, Athena, Cairo. There were lots of famous scientists and poets who were born in Xiva. For example, Al-Khwarazmi, Ogehi, Muhammad Rahim Khan, Munis, Pahlavan Mahmud, and Bayani, and so on. We have to save this ancient place, admire them, and love them. This is our responsibility, to save them for our future generation. We had been in Xiva, and I hope you didn't get bored. And this is the end of our program. And here was Manuchekhar Qalandarzoda with you. See you again in another fantastic places of Uzbekistan. So, goodbye.